Hello friends, my name is Marina and this is Rapunzel Fiber Arts. So today we are going to be carding up another batch of Rolags. That's why I have my fluff container here. I'm not going to show you what's inside just yet because I want to talk to you about it first. So this is a colorway based on another Star Wars planet. A friend of mine asked specifically for Umbara, which is a lesser known planet. I think it only appears in the Clone Wars TV show, like the animated series. So it's not a very common planet, but I think she happened upon it and really liked the colors of this planet because it's like black and dark blue and dark purple with these pops of lighter blue and lighter purple and hot pink. And she described it as kind of like a grungy bi pride flag, which I loved. So I have pulled out some colors of different materials and I'm going to walk you through that, and then we will get going on the drum carder and see how these look. So first of all, I have to have merino just because you need wool as a nice base for your fiber. So I've got 3 different shades of merino here. I've got this kind of medium purple, a little bit bluish, a little bit dark, but not too dark. I've got this navy blue and this black. And that'll give me a really nice, grungy, dark base. And then on top of that, we've got some more dark colors. So we've got this darker blue. This is bamboo, which will spin up kind of like silk. It's a little bit slippery, very soft, feels kind of luxe, and it's a really good blue to go with the rest of these colors. And I have some silk noil in a couple different shades of purple, which will make nice tweedy bits in the yarn. This friend loves putting tweed in her yarn, so at least she's currently on a tweedy kick. She's been posting about her Chaos Theory yarn, which I'm loving. But anyway, so we've got some noils and neps to create that tweedy look. And then as a pop of color, I always like throwing a pop of color in my Rolags. We have this beautiful reddish pink. I think this is going to be the star of the show because everything else is pretty dark and grungy and subdued. And then we just have this vibrant reddish pink, which I think is going to just tie everything together and give some nice visual interest to these Rolags and the finished yarn, as well as this tweed, which is also going to work up wonderfully. So that's what we have. And now I'm going to go ahead and throw this all on the drum carder, roll off some Rolags, and we'll have to see what we get.
All right, friends, so here I go adding that base layer of blue merino, followed by some of that noil in the 2 different colors. And then we have that bamboo in that blue shade, some of that bright pink mulberry silk, and then some layers of merino. Purple, and then black, and then some more of that dark blue. And then we repeat the process, starting back over with our silk noil, bamboo, mulberry silk, and merino. And that just helps blend the fibers together, doing it in 2 different layers like that. That's how I always card up my Rolags. And then here we go, getting it pulled off the carder. Here I am just separating the bat and then putting my brake support on the drum carder so that they are able to, so the drum carder doesn't roll away on me. And then I pull off a Rolag by rolling it around 2 dowels and then get that put in my little box over there. And then repeat this process until the drum carder is empty and I have usually 7 to 9 Rolags. So I just continue rolling off that material and that will be the first batch of this fiber. I did forget to add sparkle, but I will remedy that in the next batch, so that's good.
All right, friends, so we have carded up this first batch of Rolags. I'm very happy with this. I shared pictures with my friend Lauren, and she's very happy with these. So this is gonna be what I continue making for her custom order. I did forget to add sparkles to this, so there will be sparkles in the next batches, but for now it's time to get to sorting out 12 lots of this because she wants 12 ounces. So it's time to get to sorting some fiber.
All right, friends. So like I said, here I go just sorting out the fiber. It's a bit of a time-consuming process because I have to go through and do this 12 times for each material that I'm adding. At least in this case, I'm doing 12 ounces or 12 lots. So I'm doing a multiple of 12. So I'm just going through and weighing out the appropriate amount of each material and then putting it into the respective containers so that there's some for each batch. So I've done the black merino, and now I'm doing the blue merino, and now I'm doing this medium purple merino. So yeah, this is a little bit of a time-consuming process. It is a little bit finicky because you need to make sure that the weight is, approximately what you want it to be so that all of the batches are more or less identical. So here I go weighing out this pop of color, that beautiful pink mulberry silk, which is just such a fun, vibrant pop of color with all of these dark blues and purples and that little bit of black. So now I'm weighing out the bamboo, which, like I said, is a little bit slippery when you spin it. And then I'm weighing out some of the silk noil, kind of figuring out how much I have and how much I want to put in each of the batches. So I go ahead and weigh that out and then go ahead and sort them all out so that I have 12 beautiful batches of fiber. And then once I'm done with that, we can go ahead and get to carding. Alright, friends, so here I go again carding. This time the next layer that I'm going to add is that sparkle. This is just some Angelina that I'm putting a couple pinches of into these Rolags for a little additional pop of color and that fun little bit of sparkle that me and my friend like in our spinning projects. So I added the silk and the bamboo and the silk noil, and now I'm adding the merino, and then I'm going to go ahead and repeat that whole process, starting with the sparkle, which you can see against the blue, and then adding that purple silk noil, that white and black silk noil, some of the mulberry silk, and some of the bamboo. And then I add the black merino, the purple merino, and this dark blue merino. And then I'm going to go ahead and wind or wrap off these Rolags. I put the 2 little rubber door stops into my carder so that it doesn't turn. That just makes the whole process a lot easier for me. And then I start rolling off these Rolags one by one and putting them in the bin off to the side. And then I'm going to just repeat that process until my drum carder is completely empty, and then I'm going to skip ahead and not show you every single batch, but just show you this one.
All right, friends, we have carded up all 12 ounces of these absolutely gorgeous Rolags. My box is full. It is time to start packaging, and I am absolutely in love with this colorway. I don't usually like pink, but this reddish, pinkish pop is really speaking to me. It helps that it's surrounded with blues and purples, which are my favorite colors, but I'm in love. This is probably going to find its way into my Etsy shop. But this particular box is a custom order for my friend Lauren, so this will not be going directly into the shop, but I'm still in love with it, so it's probably going to become recreated and added eventually next time I do a Star Wars planet update. Because I have like Tatooine and Camino, and I think this will be a really fun addition. So I'm going to go ahead and get labels made and get everything put into bags, and I'll take you along for that process, of course.
Right, friends, so here I go cutting out my labels for these Rolags and cutting off all of the extra material and getting all of my labels individual so I can start making my labels. So I'm just going to go ahead, flip through my little recipe book, find the page I'm looking for, and start filling out all of the appropriate information on these tags. So I do the name and then the percentage of all the materials in these Rolags, just so you know exactly what you're getting. So I'm going to repeat that process on each label and then go ahead and start weighing out all of these Rolags. I like to do approximately 2-ounce batches. I find that that's a good size to sell these at, and that's what fits in my bag, and so that's what I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat this process 6 times, actually 7 times, because I end up having a full 14 ounces of Rolags, not just the 12 that my friend asked for, which is pretty exciting. That happens sometimes when I have, when my batch size is a little bit more than 1 ounce. In this case, I was at, I think, 1.2 ounces per batch, and that just added up and ended up giving me a full 2 ounces, which was pretty exciting. So I will have an additional 2 ounces of this, which will be available to go up in the shop once this video is live. So feel free to check that out. Additionally, I find that it's very important to be very careful with the Rolags as I'm packing them. I really want these to be in really nice condition when they find their way to whoever's going to be spinning them. So I make sure that they aren't getting elongated and stretched out. So I'm pretty careful as I pack them. I go into the bag with my hand and kind of get rid of any static so that they slide in more easily. And then I also have like one big handful of Rolags that I slide in at once, which prevents them from getting tangled up or anything like that. So I just continue doing that, sealing them in these resealable plastic bags, and then I have this additional 2 ounces that I go ahead and bag up as well.
All right, so we have packaged up 7 bags of these Rolags, which means I have 1 extra. So if Lauren doesn't want it, my friend Lauren over at Valkyrie Fibers, who has this custom order for herself, if she doesn't want it, it's probably going to be going up in the shop. So if you're interested, pop over to the shop because it might be there. But I already said this, but I'm super thrilled with these Rolags. They look amazing, absolutely gorgeous in and out of this packaging. I'm gonna go ahead and get it all packed in a box, which I'm gonna show you because I think that'll be a fun little way to end the video. But I'm gonna wrap up talking to you right now. Yeah, I'm really happy with this project. It took me a couple of days, but It's absolutely gorgeous. These colors are amazing. That little bit of sparkle is super fun. And again, I can't believe I actually like some of this pink because pink is not my color. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get some crafting in today. And if you liked this video, feel free to give it a like, comment below, or subscribe to my channel if you want to see more like this. And I have live streams every Wednesday, sometime early afternoon, so probably 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that, Eastern time. And that'll be scheduled hopefully by the time this video goes live. So if you go over to my channel, you should be able to I think you can hit a button that says like remind me or something underneath the live stream video, and that way you can be reminded of it if you would like to be there for that. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna show you the little outro of me packing up this order from my friend Lauren, and that'll be the rest of this video. So have a great day, friends. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.
Alrighty, friends, so here we go packing up this box. I always like to put some pretty tissue paper in my packaging because I think it just kind of makes it feel like a present, and that's the kind of vibe I want my packages to have when they arrive at their destination. So in addition to the Rolags, I'm giving my friend Lauren some alpaca fiber. If you've been paying attention, you know that my boyfriend is allergic to alpaca, so I've been trying to destash it, and Lauren was happy to take some of these natural colors off my hands. So I put these in the bottom of the package, and then I'm giving her 2 different bags of these bisexual pride Rolags to go with the kind of dark, grungy bisexual pride that is the Umbara Rolags. You can kind of see that they have very similar color schemes, just the Umbara is much darker. So now I'm adding in 6 bags of the Umbara, which is a total of 12 ounces for my friend Lauren as per her custom order. And then I'm going to throw in 2 different samples so that she can play with those before she gets her hands dirty with these orders she made. And then I'm also going to throw a couple of my brand new stickers into this order so that she can stick those somewhere fun. I just got these. My boyfriend ordered them for me when he did his most recent sticker order for his Etsy shop. And then I'm just going to go ahead and throw a little bit more tissue paper on top of this, and that will complete this box and put it in good shape for my friend Lauren. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, friends.